welcome to my Tarot Corner. So before I begin, please take a few moments to read my full disclaimer in the description box. This is a tarot reading, it is vibrational, it is open to interpretation. It exists as assumptions and speculation, and as such may or may not be true. So please do your own research and decide for yourselves. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 readings today. I'm sorry for the late hour. To the 2 that I spoke about, and one, of course, that has to that I have to do because they are trying to be in the news all the time. So now they've announced they are coming to the UK in September, and of course it's overlapping a very important thing that the Queen has to do as well. But of course they need the limelight, they need the clout, so now they are utilizing the Well Child Award and the Young World Summit in order to get that clout, and I'm really disappointed by those charities that are willing to accept them. So what I'm going to do a reading, which is the 9-card reading. I haven't done that for a long time regarding that, and I'm going to do to look into all of the energies around that. What is behind this? What is the advice for us on how to deal with them? So let's start by clearing the deck. This is the intuitive Goddess Tarot. So let's start by clearing it. You can see that this one I got adjusted. It's a deck that I got secondhand from someone who adjusted it for small hands, because the original cards are a lot bigger. Okay, so let's start asking. So what is behind the Sussex's trip to the UK on September? What is behind the Sussex's trip to the UK and Germany in September? And how can we stop them from taking advantage of other charities and other people? What I don't understand is how those charities do not realize that having them is more detrimental for them than helpful. Okay, so the first card is the significator card. I'm going to use this because it's 3 cards, so I'm going to use that for each 3 cards. So the first card is a significator card that shows us the real problem here, and what we're getting here is the 3 of Swords. So this is an attempt by the Sussexes to salvage themselves. The 3 of Swords, it's a card of destruction and failure that comes in advance, that comes because of the problems that were while they were in the 2 of Swords, Two of Swords energy, but they did not face reality. They cannot face reality. This is, if you remember, the 2 of Swords card is a card of a woman whose eyes is closed because she cannot see reality as it is, and then she makes the wrong choice, or they made the wrong choice. They underestimated what Tom Bauer's book will do, and now they are paying the price. So the reason for everything is because they are in this energy right now. So they went to their PR people and said, fast, what can we do in order to salvage our name, to salvage our public image, to show the world that we are about charity, and to show the world that this book is wrong. So this is why an article that was published in the Express and then in other news outlets about the fact that Meghan is thinking about or talking about getting a divorce from Harry. This article was taken down very, very quickly in a matter of hours. I mean, the first time it got up was on Sunday morning. By Sunday noon, my time, it was down from the Express, but it was up on another news outlet. And by the evening, it was down from that other news outlet as well. So this is why they are now in this broken heart destruction mode that came because they are acting with their eyes closed. They are unable to deal with reality. So this is the significator card. This is the most important card in this reading. Now the next card is a card that is giving more clarification to this card. And what I'm getting here is the Two of Swords. Okay, so that's exactly the card that came before. So this is exactly what happened. This woman with her eyes closed, she needed to make a decision. She couldn't make that decision in the right way because she's unable to deal with reality. And this is exactly the reason why they are now in the Three of Swords energy. And I don't think that I have to talk about it much longer. Okay, the next card is the card of the past. So what can we see around the past? And in the past, we see Four of Pentacles. So Four of Pentacles is another card that leads to destruction. In the suits of the sword and in the suit of the Pentacles, we have cards of destruction, the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Both these cards are led to by the Two of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is a card of dealing from the need to protect yourself, feeling that you are threatened, and because you are threatened, you are adhering to what you know. So this is exactly what we see in the past. This is what we see that led to all of that, what we're seeing right now. This is about a person that is not reading the map correctly and conducting himself wrongly, and he is always feeling threatened, or they always feel threatened, especially in everything that is connected to money. So that is why they are conducting themselves out of feeling threatened, out of feeling that they're not earning enough money. There was also all sorts of articles about the fact that they are getting very, very much in financial despair because they are not making enough money to cover their expenses, and they are bleeding money. Okay, so this is how we see them. This is what led to this. This is the past. Okay, so what can we see about the hidden influence? The hidden influence behind all of this, and the hidden influence is the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups, that's a card of as I say many times, it's a lot of feelings here. This is about flow and renewal in the material world. And this is about believing that everything will be all right. You don't have to do anything because the universe will take care of things. Everything will be all right. This is what the Ace of Cups is about. Now, usually it is a great card because it's a card of abundance, it's a card of freedom, but when it is badly aspected, and it is badly aspected by the cards that came before, we see some people that are afraid. This is about letting the emotions control you, and this is about acting without logic. So I'm not sure that Meghan herself has any feelings, but she is probably afraid of losing all of the influence that she gathered. And Harry is afraid of himself, I think. He's afraid of everything. So this shows just they are conducting themselves out of place of fear. So this is the main emotion here, fear, and because they are conducting themselves out of fear, they are not doing the logical things. And I do hope that it will come out that they will be booed again, or that people will decide not to arrive to those events because they are coming. So that's the underlying energy. And the card that gives more clarification to the Ace of Cups is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is what Meghan and Harry want to be seen. This is the warrior for the good of the world. This is the warrior for climate change, for poverty, for everything that is wrong in the world. The Queen of Swords, she's the one who is the idealistic. She's the one who will sacrifice everything just to get everyone believing, or because she's really idealistic. So this is how they want to be seen. This is what they want. This is the image that they are trying to build. They are trying to build the image of people that are very much in thinking about climate, thinking about earth, thinking well child, thinking about everything that is ideals, and even sacrificing themselves, sacrificing their own relationships, sacrificing their own children, just to become this Queen of Swords. So this is what they want. When this is badly aspected, we see a person that is someone who is disconnected, someone who is not very good in relationships, and someone who wants to show the world their ideals but doesn't really care. So this is about being idealistic, but not really caring. Okay, so this is what they want. This is how they want to be seen. The next card is a card that shows us what is happening in the present. And in the present, we see the Warrior of Pentacles. So the Warrior of Pentacles is the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles, that's the clerk. And the clerk is a person that is very good in work, or in everything that is connected to doing the job right, or someone who is in a way very pedantic, very orderly, but also a coward, also someone who is reluctant to change, also someone who is adhering to what he knows, someone who keeps scores, someone who is stubborn. So this is what we see in the present. They are trying to do their work. This is also about Netflix. This is also about getting enough material for their Netflix documentary. So that's what this part of the Page of Pentacles, but also being stubborn, being unable to change their current way of thinking, their current way of dealing with everything, being as I said, coward, stubborn, and keeping scores. So this is exactly what we can see about them. They are keeping scores. They are trying to show that they are not, but actually this is exactly about revenge, and this is exactly what the Page of Pentacles is doing. You must excuse me, but I'm very uproad. Okay, so what is the advice for us, for the public, for the people that don't like them? And we get the Nymph of Pentacles. So the nymph of pentacles is the queen. This is about the shopkeeper. This is the woman who is stable, even if changes are happening, someone who is connected to property, to inheritance, but also someone who is very much stable. She knows how to work with money. She knows how to work with everything. So this is the queen, actually. So the advice is to keep on with the queen and the way that the queen is conducting herself, and to rely maybe in a way on the queen's wisdom, that she will know how to act. And I know that there is a bill in the parliament now that is about giving the monarch the ability to take away titles, even without consulting Parliament. And I believe that this bill is there, it's not a coincidence. So we need to rely on the Queen, on the Queen of Pentacles, the one who knows how to deal with things, because she has been very stable through quite almost a century, and she went through so many things, so many changes, and she remained the stability and the let's say the most stable thing that is in Europe today. So this is what the first advice is, and the card that actually is giving us more information about this advice, or giving us extra advice, is the Spirit of Swords. Okay. So the Spirit of Swords is like the King of Swords in this deck, and this means the King of Swords, which is the pacifier. So this card is actually calling us calm down. Calm down. Try to find a way to pacify yourselves. Try to find a way to be more in equilibrium. This is a card of how is it called? Wait a minute. Libra. So this is the card of Libra. This is a card that calls us to try and get ourselves together, not be so animated as I am right now, and calm down. Try to find a way to appease everyone, to pacify everyone, not to get too much excited about this, and rely on the Queen. That is why we have both of them. The Queen is the one that will know how to deal with them the best way, and the King of Swords is calling us to be more calm, to pacify ourselves, and to be appeased, and to, in a way, even resign from the battle, because they are very good in burying themselves. Okay, so what can we see for the future? And for the future, I have the Ace of Wands. And once again, the Ace of Wands is the ace that shows ability to get ideas and plans in the material world, to get them running. So this is about us. All of this part of this reading is about us. So the future is that we will be able to get what we want, to get our ideas out there, to get the plans and the ideas that we have in our mind, to get them out, and to get the Queen to listen. So I believe that the Queen will listen, or even someone else in the royal family. I believe that they will take away their titles, but we need to be more pacified. We need to have some kind of patience, and just to let them bury themselves. So this card is telling me that we will prevail. This is what I believe, and this is what I think. Okay, so that's the tarot, and I'm taking card from the wisdom, another wisdom deck. This is another card deck by Carolyn Mess, and this is wisdom for us. So let's shuffle it once more. So I'm asking for advice for us to find a way to get the Sussexes out of the public arena. So I'm trying to, I'm clearing the deck. There is one card there upside down. Okay, so advice on how to get the Sussexes out of the public arena. Advice on how to get the Sussexes out of the public arena. Okay, so this card is saying this. To heal illness, begin by restoring balance. And this card is going so well with the King of Swords. It's like two cards that are exactly the same. The King of Swords is also about balance. It's also about equilibrium, and this is what this wisdom card is telling us. And what it's telling us is that in order to heal anything, we need to first restore our own balance. So stop being so agitated, try to relax, and to realize that things can happen and will happen when the time is right. The message of this card is today, find ways to create balance in your life, cast all negativity in positive light, and let go of any fears that block the flow of vital energy within your body, mind, and spirit. So this is exactly what this card is telling us, to be more at peace with ourselves, to know that what we're doing is right, and then our plans, our ideas will get the right the right notice, or will get realized in the material world. So we really need to let them hang themselves, one step at a time. One more failure, another failure, then they will be completely without more energy to go on and try to stay in the public arena. But it really is about playing the long game, and this is exactly what the Queen has done, and this is exactly what we need to do. Okay, so this is it for this reading. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, write me a comment, share the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.